Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Jedi. Today, it's gonna be kind of a special topic. So, I see like a lot of 12th graders, seniors in high school. You guys are gonna graduate, and they're all gonna go to colleges and stuff. So, in honor of that, I wanted to make a video just for the college people. People are gonna go into college, class of 2024. So, if this is your first year going into college, make sure you guys watch this video, and let's go. Number one is that you are in charge. So, for the past 12 years of your life, or even more, 18 years, pretty much everything's been done for you. And if you don't agree with that, and if you say, you know what, no, I'm pretty independent, and that's for other people, trust me, there's gonna be some things that you're gonna experience which are gonna be very new. Everything's basically you, man, and or woman, and when you wake up in the morning, you got to get to doing your own stuff. No one's going to wake you up, and if it's cold outside, if it's hot outside, no matter what happens, it's all you. You got to take care of yourself. Nothing's going to be done for you anymore. Everything's going to be coming out of you, and you have to like take care of your own actions. Things you do are going to affect you from now on. You're an adult now. So, basically your whole life is changed when you go into college. Like, number two is that your parents may not be of help. So this is an advice you guys should really follow, even though I'm sure none of you guys want to follow this. But trust me, if you want to have a better collegiate career, it's probably best that you follow this. And I see like a lot of students in college in their first year, they walk into the campus and they're just on their phones with their parents. Mom, how do I do this? Mom, how do I do that? Dad, should I wake up for this time? Should I wake up then? Should I do that? Should I do this? Stop. For the first couple like weeks, just put your phones down. Call your parents at like once a day, or it's even better if you just call them like once a week, or just not call them at all and just tell them to relax. And for like the first couple weeks, like maybe first couple months, what you should do is, it's probably best that if you just put everything away and you just focus on what you need to do, and just focus on and try to make some more friends, talk to your professors. And it's best if you learn these things on your own, because you're in the campus and you know what's going on. And even though your parents might, you might be saying that your parents went to college, or they might even been to the same college, but times change and nothing's the same anymore. Now the technology is here, and you need to be able to take care of your own things. And the chances are your parents probably didn't have their parents helping them too. So why should they help you? And if they turned out well without their parents' help, then you're probably gonna turn out well without your parents' help too. And it's probably best that you don't take your parents' advice on everything. And when you're in college, you start learning to do things by yourself. Number three is attendance isn't required, but is strongly expected. So, what do I mean by that? Going to class, you might be noticing that there's like 100, 300, maybe even 700 kids in one classroom. So your professors aren't going to know if you're missing. They're not going to spend like 30 minutes trying to take attendance and stuff like that. But, so then, that might give you a really good reason to just skip class, right? But your professors on your quizzes, tests, and even sometimes during class might ask you guys questions that you probably never knew because you probably skipped the lecture. So it's best if you listen to every single lecture and you take everything in, because that could really help you in the future. And it's just like going to school, where if you skip classes, they're not going to really care, but it's definitely going to hurt you in the future when you take tests and quizzes. Number four is that content is doled out in large units. So I know we're all used to watching YouTube videos, quick 3-minute fix, quick tweets, 140 characters, short, simple, stuff like that. But your professors are looking at like a 15-minute lecture. So your attention span is going to be like elongated, and you got to like start actually listening to all these lectures for 15 minutes straight. And this is going to this is going to help you. It's going to like help you fix your attention span, but it's also going to hurt you if you don't practice that. And if you're not concentrating in your lectures. Number five is for all the kids in high school who say, man, I have no homework. Homework is chill for me. I do everything in college, or I do everything in class, and I just do all my homework in class because I have a lot of time. Yeah, college is going to be a way different structure for you. So if you're one of those people who spend like 30 minutes to less time doing homework in class or in home, that's going to change. 2/3 of all work you do in college is pretty much going to be at home. So you're going to be spending a lot of time studying, and there's going to be a lot of projects that are going to be at home. There's going to be a lot of books that you're going to need to read at home, and there's going to be a lot of things that you're going to need to do by yourself at home. Barring the fact that you need to take care of yourself at home, keeping your house clean, keeping your dorm clean, keeping everything in shape, doing all that stuff. And if you have extracurricular activities on top of that, and if you're in clubs, all of the stuff that you gotta take care of yourself, and the homework, 2/3 of it is done at home. Number 6 is a C is really a bad grade. So a lot of kids go into college thinking, you know what? I tried super hard in high school. I had a really good GPA. Now I'm in college, and I can just chill now. I'll just get like a quick, 2.0 GPA, and I'll just chill, come out, go to a good job. Well, that's not how that works. C's are actually a really bad grade. So only like 15 to 30% of all kids in college actually get C's. So if you're getting C's, that means you're probably really not trying, and that's going to give off a bad impression when you come out of college. So it's best if you get B's or even try to get A's. So anything lower than that, anything lower than A's and B's is actually really bad. That just shows that you're not putting in any effort at all. So it's best if you aim for A's, but if you can't, getting B's is a good alternative. Number 7 is going to shock you guys, but not everyone in your university might be an actual professor. Now, if you're going to Stanford or Harvard, yes, everyone there's going to be a professor for sure, and they're going to be the top-notch professors. But when you go to like a state college or a college that's probably not top tier, mid tier, you're gonna get some people who are not professors, and they're gonna know their stuff, but they might not be certified professors, and they might just be students learning to be college professors, and that doesn't mean that you're not gonna get that much information from them, but it could mean that they're not as certified as normal professors, but you're still going to learn a lot from them, and it's probably best that you talk to them, and you'll probably develop a better understanding with them, because they're not like certified professors, so they're not like strict and uptight. So usually they're pretty chill, and you could probably talk to them, and you could get some advice from them of how they transitioned from doing all that stuff, and they probably know a lot about the campus too. Because if they're not a professor and they're teaching at your campus, then they probably have done a lot of good things to get that position. So, number 8, it's the quality that counts and not the amount of time that you spend. So, simply said, whatever you produce, no one cares about how much time you put into it, or how many days you stayed up, or how many 5-hour energy bottles you sucked to do that. But at the end of the day, whatever your product looks like is what it's going to get graded on. No one cares about if you put in too much time on it, if you put in like 3 weeks, 4 weeks on it. Whatever you present or whatever you give, your final product is what's going to get graded, and that's pretty much it. And that being said, it's also like you could pretty much just BS something and get a really like bad grade on it because you didn't put any time in it. But most of the time, you pretty much have to put in a lot of time and effort to get a good grade, or to get a product that actually works and that's actually like good. So it's probably best that you probably put in the effort and time to get a good product, rather than just say that, oh, it doesn't really matter, and just get like a bad product. So it's best to put in the time and effort. And number 9, this one's super common with a lot of youngsters. So coming out of high school, a lot of people in high school, especially biology, this is one class where I memorize a lot, but classes like that where you have just terms like, oh, the human body, boom, lungs, organs, stuff like that, where you just have terms, you gotta just memorize them and you'll do fine on a test. That's not gonna help you in college, because you're gonna have to actually understand the material. So if you don't have a good understanding on the material, you're probably not gonna do too well on the test. So it's probably best that you don't memorize and you start understanding, because in college, whatever you learn in the first week might pop up in your final somewhere, and you'd be like, what, I completely forgot because I didn't memorize. I memorized it, now I forgot it. Well, it's probably best that you actually understand it and actually enjoy learning it, because if you don't understand it, you're probably not gonna know it, and it's gonna hurt you later on. Number 10, this one's super important. Okay, you guys gotta really listen to this one. The professor's on your side. So although it might seem like professors are not on your side, and let's be honest here, I'm not gonna say that all professors are on your side. We've all had those professors who are just out there just to get you, but most professors are usually on your side, and you can go up to them. They're very approachable, because think about it, if they're professors at your school, then they probably earned that job, and if they didn't earn that job, if it's their first year or something, then they're probably nervous too. So either way, when you go up to your professor, when you talk to them, they're probably going to give you the answers that you need, and if they don't give you the answers that you need, take that to the dean. But other than that, the professors are usually there to help you, and talk to your professors, gain a good understanding, do everything yourself. College is going to be okay, you guys are going to be alright. good luck, guys. You guys worked really hard to get into a good college. Now it's time to go make that count. And it's also time to go
like the video, share the video, and subscribe.
Yeah, it's also time to go do that. And also follow me on Instagram at Jedi0203. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.